One of the most common questions I'm asked is, how do you know which dimensions to create? Well, I get asked this a lot by engineers, new drafters, people that are not experienced with creating drawings. We used to have to think about everything you need to have. So every corner needs a feature dimension to control the size and shape. But nowadays, you don't really even have to think that much because these constraints or dimensions are the same as the constraints in your sketch workbench. So if you just simply go to your part, I believe this is my part 2. Oh, it's part 1. So in part 2, if I go to my sketch, remember use your control button to move this over here. I would just count how many dimensions I have and make it sure I match all the other ones. You could take a picture of this and then go back to the other side, the drawing side, and then just pretty much insert all the same dimensions. We've put in the corner and the round and the chamfer, so I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm just going to count up, we did the whole, so I'm just going to count up the dimensions. 1, 4 out here, 3, 4, 6, 7 dimensions total. Now, careful, don't just go jumping out of here. Make sure to exit the sketch workbench, otherwise it gets confused. So we got to make sure to go to Sketcher and exit that workbench where we're back in the ISO view. So for safekeeping, I know I'm in the isometric view before I leave here and go back to my drawing. I'll go back to my drawing. See, it kind of recognized that I was in and out of the sketch doing something. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 3 more. So I remember I needed the dimensions on this corner and this corner and up here. I thought I had this one, but I guess not. So I simply go back to annotation and go right to smart dimension. I'm just going to make it easy and do a length dimension here. Well, I have this corner identified because I got this dimension that identifies that whole length. Usually I'll put the dimension before I put the corner on so I don't have to come back and do this. I could now grab this and now I have to grab that point. See, sometimes it's hard to get those suckers. I will go back to annotation, smart. I'm trying to grab that point. Just for a second, gives me a chance to grab that. I'll try to grab this vertical line. Okay, so I had 1, 2, 3 up here. This one over here on my sketch, but I'll just leave it over here. I had these 2 here, so I got 2, 4, 5, 6. And see this line here, I still need that dimension. So I got a dimension from here to this line. Okay, I hit the green check, and I don't have anything that says fully dimensioned. So you have to actually think, and you guys need to really learn this dimensions, why you're dimensioning what, and the only way you're going to get good at that is practice. So that is how you dimension this primary view. Now, I got a problem. If you took my CATIA class, or if you're going to take it, you're going to come up with the same thing. This is a mess. This and this is a stacked dimension. This and this is a stacked dimension. This and this is a stacked dimension. I can't just have them all floating around willy-nilly. So The next demo, I'm going to show you how to dimension using baseline dimensions.